Hi, hello, how are you? I hope everything is just fine. Well, welcome back to Inktober Part 3, the last part in this Inktober saga, well, rather a trilogy, because it's the last part and it's part 3, and I'm gonna be tackling the last 11 prompts and the final prompts, as you may see, because there are 31 days, 31 drawings, and finally, let's just finish this baby up. And as you maybe take a look at these prompts, they're kind of connected. And I was thinking, what can I draw? So my brain just came out with this little poetry. And yeah, let me know what you think about it. And I'll try to do my best to recite it for you. Sleep now, chef, and rest in peace. I'll dig this grave for you, buddy. It's time to hide your existential sorrow. Let the music float. Let the music float you away. Oh, why do my shoes look so ominous? Anyway, I'll crawl back from where I came from. I'm sorry, there's no way this wasn't written in this way or in this particular order without someone thinking of something like this. Anyway, let's get back to my sketchbook. And I'm so glad that I finally finished a sketchbook, because it was a long time. But let's just get into it, right? First word, like you already read from my slam poetry, is sleep. And as I like to do in this type of Inktober parts, I usually draw myself, and I was thinking, hey, I'm gonna start drawing myself. I mean the first prompt, myself in the first prompt. I'm sorry, this slam poetry really messed my brain up. But yeah, I drew myself sleeping. I mean, yeah, creativity number one. I know, they call me Creative Nico. But yeah, I drew myself sleeping. I tried to make it more interesting with the liney thingies, because the first part was really boring and I didn't add too much depth into my drawings. And I tried to add a form beneath the sheets. But yeah, it's a really nice position to sleep in.
Have you seen Chef?
No, I haven't seen Chef. If you know about Max Mofo or, anything about Filthy Frank, there was this meme going around in their community if they have seen Chef. And if the word is chef, what else am I gonna draw? I'm gonna draw Chef from Jon Favreau's movie. And no, I haven't seen the movie. There's this guy, Jon Favreau's character, who's a chef, and he has a food truck, and that's all I know about it. So I drew a logo, and I know that on his food truck, well, I googled, and it came up that on his food truck is written El Jefe, which is the chief, so not chef, but hey, I drew chef. Ain't that crazy? Crazy. R.I.P. or RIP or rest in peace. And finally, a spooky prompt. Let's put the spook back in Spooktober, am I right? This was a fun one. I drew a zombie. What else am I gonna draw for Spooktober? A zombie being awoken from its grave and trying to dig its way up from the ground. And I also added a tombstone, really cliche. The zombie's not necessarily angry, he's kind of sad, and well, I wanted to add something on the tombstone. I cannot, just leave it blank, so I wrote rest in peace, Mr. Dead Man, because if I would have written any other name, it would have been kind of disrespectful to any other person. So yeah, that dead man is not really dead anymore, and he was born in 1969.
Nice.
And died in October. Poor man, he's dead now. Dig. This one, it was kind of hard to come up with any idea, but yeah, I drew a dog, more specifically I drew a beagle digging in sand, and well, it serves the prompt. It's dig, and it's a dog digging, so it's a dig dog. It's so dumb, I'm so sorry. But hey, this turned out pretty good. I used kind of a different shading technique. I used like dots instead of lines. Well, I used lines, but for the sand I used dots. And I like that it has like this stand-alone feeling, right? Like it's like, you know, it's its own thing. But oh well, dig. It's a dog digging. And next up, body. And oh well, because I draw myself in every prompt, I can be as narcissistic or always this narcissistic. So I asked my buddy if I can draw him for an Inktober prompt, and he said yeah. And I asked him for a picture, he sent me a picture. I'm not gonna put it up because, you know, Lenny, you are not ready for the internet. But yeah, I tried my best to draw my buddy. My buddy is Lenny. Hello Lenny, thank you for watching my YouTube videos. And I hope you're not upset with me, because this drawing is not too good. I mean, I cannot do shading and, you know, realistic people with just this harsh pen. And I tried my best, and in the picture I know you look really like cool, but in my representation of my body, which is you, Lenny, it just turned out like you're scared. And I'm sorry, man. I hope you really like it. I hope you won't unsubscribe. Please, I need subscribers. Please, I love you, Lenny. Hide. This prompt was really fun, because I was really grooving with my drawings, and I drew Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I know that Mr. Hyde is written with a Y, so it doesn't really go with the Hyde prompt, except that it goes, because it's these two personalities hiding from each other. It looks like they're on different sides of a wall, or someone is locking the other one in a locker, or not locker, you know, somewhere. And yeah, Hyde is the one who's in the darkness, and Dr. Jekyll is, you know, the fancy schmancy guy. And it's really cool. I really like how this turned out. Music. I hate prompts that just say music or stuff like this. Like, whoa. I drew a gramophone. Okay, it's a gramophone. And like Googled it, and well, this particular gramophone that I was pulling from the reference, it's actually Bluetooth gramophone, so it's not even a cool hipster gramophone. So if you were thinking that, oh, this gramophone looks pretty good, it's a Bluetooth gramophone, which is kind of a disrespect to gramophones. But they play music, which, you know, it's okay, because the prompt had music. I mean, the prompt was music, and I was listening to music while I was drawing this, so, you know, kinda killing two birds with one stone here, alright? Anyway, coming up next was Float, and, well, if you don't know, there's a really good sci-fi show that is called Raised by Wolves. It's on HBO Max. Ragnar is in it, and there are these, it's no spoiler, don't worry, it's no spoiler, but there are these necromancers that are super crazy, and they look so cool. And they have like this, they're cyborgs basically that can kill people, and they can fly, well, float more specifically, and well, they just look freaking good. And I tried to also, this Christ pose, it would be a spoiler if I would tell you, but check it out. It's a really cool show called Raised by Wolves, HBO Max. Amazing. It's a floating necromancer. It looks really cool. It's a really cool show. All right. Shoes. Oh boy, I had no idea what to draw, and well, you know, I was thinking of those Instagram influencers who are showing off their swag, and they usually squat as a Slav squat, right? So I drew this Tumblr boy squatting, showing off his shoes, his shoes. Ooh, that's like a tongue twister. Showing off his shoes. Try saying that 5 times really fast. But yeah, it's like this guy who has like a smoky head. Tumblr artists usually draw like blob of black thing smoking, as the head. It looks really cool. It's really artistic, I might say. So yeah, this dude is like Slav squatting, posing, kind of having his head in the clouds, and showing us his shoes. Pretty crazy, I know. Next up, ominous, and Spooktober, right? Spooktober. So following up my RIP prompt, which was the dead man drawing, the zombie dude. Next best thing I could think of was Over the Garden Wall, which is the best October animation or show. It's really cool. It's like 6 episodes long. It's like a mini series. So I tried to pay tribute. I'm sorry, pay tribute to this amazing, Halloween themed show. So I drew kind of inspired by Over the Garden Wall, Ominous Forest, which was really difficult because it didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to, because lines and trees don't really mix because trees are basically lines. But oh well, I tried my best with Ominous. I hope it's good. I don't know. And coming up with the last prompt. Hey, can I have a drum roll, please? Okay, never mind. Next prompt was crawl, and yeah, what else is crawling except a crocodile and a baby? So I mixed up those two, not like in a weird Frankenstein way. I mixed up. I drew a baby crocodile because it's the pinnacle of crawl, like. Right? That makes sense. Come on, work with me. So, it's a baby crocodile for crawl. That was the last prompt, and I think it turned out pretty good. I had a little bit of struggle with this one, but oh well, it's done. Crawl. It's finally done. My sketchbook is done. Inktober 2020 is done. Oof. Thank you for sticking around, guys. Gotta say, I don't know what was my favorite one in this one. Oh, actually, I would be lying. My favorite one is Buddy, because I drew Lenny, because he's my buddy. You're my favorite, dude. Lenny, you're my favorite. Yeah, Rip was pretty cool. That turned out pretty cool. Dig, of course, my buddy. Shout out to you, Lenny. Hide. That's actually really cool, honestly. That turned out really dope. I don't know. And towards the end, I kind of got lazy, didn't do too much creativity stuff. Not that I'm really creative, I just draw stuff. But yeah, let me know which one is your favorite. Please don't unsubscribe, Lenny. I need you, okay? I need you. And hey, if Lenny stays subscribed, you should subscribe to and do all the YouTube jazz. So, I won't crumble into oblivion. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around through all these prompts and all these video parts. And yeah, stay tuned for my sketchbook tour of Inktober 2020, where I'll be talking about the rest of the drawings. I mean, not the rest of the drawings. I'll be talking about the drawings and, giving final thoughts and whatnot. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. I hope you are having fun, taking care of yourself, and take care. Okay. See you. Bye-bye.